welcome back to the FTS. We are here at 8 Bowl for race 6 on the season. Quick look down qualifying. And back up. Here we go. Morshoe on pole. 25 on the right side. No real inside or outside here. As 8 Bowl is known for both left and right turns. As the field comes off onto the bridge. Pace truck off. And it's going to be a green flag to kick off the OxiClean 208. Here we go. Great job through the first turns here. I think Morshoe and Benny Scholl are going to clear once they get done going to the left. Down onto the bridge, that's when they'll start fanning out. Now it's going to be to the right, the 14 making a move early. Darkest Presence rolling through. The Puff, Rats Tyrell, and Queso there. It's all about being at the right place at the right time. First lap done. Now starting to get some 3 wide going on here. Wolf Van Halen top of 3. That's where you do not want to be. Top of 3 alone is like the worst place in the world at this track. Morshoe leading some lines, but Darkest Presence going to take this one and get the lead himself. The Puff just kind of managing where he is right now. All things considered, it's not easy to move up through this field. Queso there. It's going to be 3 wide at the front. Darkest Presence being put in the wrong lane. That's a lap led, but at what cost? Look at that, all the way back. That 14 truck is buried in there somewhere. However, you get to run it back on the inside. Morshoe taking the lead that way. 3 wide, way back here. Queso kind of stuck in a line. And Beach Brutus is going to be the first one to go 4 wide. That's always a little dangerous here. Trying to make passes quicker doesn't always work out. I think he goes back down to 3. The 52 getting somewhere. Dirtman 5 up to 2nd. He's making it work. .40 trucks in the main draft. The 52 not fucking around. Morshoe giving him the push. He needs to get clear here for the lead. That was a very solid lap. And the finish line all the way down there. The 52 got it. Now they're fighting 3 wide. Some drivers who you think are on the way back are going to be coming up pretty soon. Iris in the 95. It goes crazy. It's getting put up high, just seeing just how competitive it is throughout this field. Whew, it does scare you when you have no momentum on that high side and you just start going all the way back. Derek Baum trying to get something going here. Just simply staying at the front, even harder than getting there. 71 and 52, close by. Making the move going into the corner is the place to do it. The 14 stuck in the middle. Dirtman 5 got bumped up out of the lead. That's Hampter in the 46. Right there. Dirtman 5 able to kind of run it back. He's getting himself collected up. He's already up to third in that inside. Just seeing what you'll do with it on exit is really important. I think the 46 is going to be there, so yeah, he'll stay the course, and that'll just be momentum for that lane that you don't have. And that just gets everybody out. Howard Pavilion in the 90. Bringing a couple of those up through the field that we usually don't see. This looks like maybe a one-stop race, but so far so good for everyone involved. Beach Brutus, usually not one we see very often. Queso in the 99. Busting a move to get to the low line, get some push going. And the Puff with a huge run behind the 25, making great speed. And the 04 is buried in traffic right now. Way in the back as we got a wreck in front. Someone's spinning. Oh, that's big. That's a lot. The 21's in it. Purple bottom. Weichel, mall trip. Dr. Jr. is slow as both the slower drivers make it through. J Money's in it. Fred Jones is in it. I think Nino got a piece. Dirtman 5 pushing Morshu to lead here. All right, let's go back and see what happened because, yeah, as the 18 takes the lead at the line, yep. It was all going so well until it wasn't. Oh, hello, Derek Baum. Oh. Derek Baum was running, and I think it was Spock there. The 33 is losing control, and I think coming back there, Iris just kind of finishes him off. Billy Mays trying to get by, but Fred Jones really is the one that gets stuck with it there. Right into that barrier there. Oh, Dr. Jr. comes across the track. More damage. Yeah, I think that's worth looking at. See the wreck already happening in front of Dr. Jr. and right, nowhere to go. Curbio, J Money, Purple Bottom. I think Sneetsnart got some damage. The 04 doing his best trying to slow down. Let's just helicopter cam. Yeah, you can see he's already losing control. And yeah, right here, where they hit those barrels, that just stacks them up. Dr. Jr. flinging across the track directly into the path of Nino. Sneak Snart getting some damage. And 04 doing a great job to not be involved. It's just been a bad season for J Money. He's in another one, and he's not going to be able to continue. Don't see any pitters unless it's not the in lap that time. No. Not in that time or any time, apparently. They may not have come in, or they may have already came in. 36 trucks on track. Billy Mays made an unscheduled stop. I think Nino also did as well. Purple Bottom and Purple Bottom just kind of managing after the spin there. Wolf Van Halen's back there. All right. Yeah, J Money, Michael Maltrip, another one. Fred Jones with a bad race. But 32 and 33 are both out. Curbio. Sneak Snart's still out there. Maybe they think they could stretch to one stop for sure if they don't wreck this time. All right, here we go. Very good line. Just trying to get up to speed is the first thing that's important before they can start racing good again. And look at this. Now they're doubling up near the front. Dirtman 5 bringing the push. The Puff right there with him. And Howard Pavilion, one of our low-key contenders in the mix now. And how many people trying to stay in this group is insane. Morshoe doing a great job managing the low side. He's going to get past his 5. The 5 is falling back pretty hard. When you don't have any help out there, you just go back crazy. Now you see the pack 3 wide behind. The 43 hanging in. Never really talked about him that much. I mean, he may have been there to start the chain reaction with a 33, but it just keep your head down and do the best you can. That's kind of all that you can really ask for at this moment. As both the 7 and 17 race close by. Those two rookies from season 2 fought all the way to the end, but now 17 wants to take a step above the 7. And the Puff really was able to maintain his position. He's doing a pretty good job. I mean, he moved up through, but now he's just hunker down on that fast lane and keep going. Crackor, don't really talk much about that 13. There's plenty of like strange up and comers making moves throughout the field. The 52 got burned by the 13. That's a whole nother pass you could make. Doing a great job. Benny Scholl trying to bounce back from disaster. at the Badlands. Just keep going, see what you could get. That's pretty much everybody's not working with the 25. New faces at the front. Going great. For the bottom, at least. If you're not on that bottom lane, you're getting screwed. Seeing just how much momentum they could try to give this 90. Just to get him to go. A little bed sheet running good, as expected. Just not really a problem with this 22 team. Just make it look pretty easy. And so far, it is... Oh, is there a smoker? Oh, that's Dirtman 5. Kind of going to be breaking up this lead pack, and he is not going to be having a good time here. Had the courtesy to get all the way up out of the way. Unfortunate day ender right there for the 5. Whew. Man, that sucks. The front few are kind of spaced out because of that, but the pack spirals on behind. I think they could catch up. Like, it's still easy for them to run out and get it. Like, the 25, let's just on board with him for a minute. You can see just how crazy fast they're going. The Puff having a little bit too much speed isn't really working with the Queso all that much. Here comes Ballsack at the 7. Yeah, can't really get down when you get out of line like that. But the leaders are trying to make a run for it, but can't. Really. Give you an update on the Dirtman 5 situation. He is on pit road right now. And, yep, that's a confirmed out for the 5 team. The Puff? Like, that's the problem when you have like great speed like that and you run up on somebody who's slower than you and it just kills it. The 43, not really helping right now at all. As it looks like everybody back. Say Joe Burrow, Willie Stroker still hanging in, Miku Nakano, the last one there. As Billy Mays unfortunately has to be with these guys as we see Purple Bottom dart to pit road. The leaders are all packed up again, but between pitting and running up on a lapper in the 21, I'm not sure how this is going to go. Look at this. Whoa! Benny Scholl! And there's big trouble. More trouble. Hampter goes around. There's smoke. Little bed sheet. Samus. Joe Mama's on pit road. Caution. This one will give a reason for everyone to pit to the end. I think the one... All right, let's see. That was just a lack of judgment by the O2 truck. Bernice getting into the back of Benny. And there they go. Hampter, Samus, they're scrambling to avoid. Joe Mama gets a piece of it. The other Joe is in it. Little bedsheet spins out. Miku doing a great job getting through the middle there. Here's the flyby camera at live speed. Just seeing everything happening all at once. Oh, the 98 got something part of it. That was Big Biff and 77 to Willie Stroker pinballing around in there as well. But they both were able to keep it going the right direction. As everybody, the whole 9 yards, coming down pit road this time. Okay, maybe not everybody. I think Sneak Snart staying out. Nino did not go a lap down. A 21 truck able to stay on the lead lap. Purple Bottom staying out. So of the pitters, I think Ballsack being the first one off pit road. Hampter, Purple Bottom, and Sneak Snart. They may have been able to jump to the lead here, but I think they might be coming in. Maybe. Maybe not. No, they're staying out. A 10 low-key making good moves, either intentionally or otherwise. So I think this becomes a dash to the finish. Joe Mama being the only lap truck, as we still have everyone still here. Back to Big Biff, Benny 33rd. Razor had some damage. Remember, he got hit in there as well. As the order is kind of messed up, but doesn't particularly matter. Well, lap truck aside, gonna hand it off to Sneak Snart in the 10. Let's see what that truck can do. What the pack is gonna be able to do when they fucking catch them. Green again. And this time it's gonna be a bit of a mess at the front. The 46. The 2 has the line, but the 10 probably has the power down. So once that survives off of 2, gonna be a whole lot of nothing. Howard Pavilion doing nice. The 2 is just falling on the outside. That's gonna create a little bit of a breakup when they go back into the turn where the 2 is on the preferred line. Purple Bottom is still hanging in there, but you got some competitive trucks coming in. Morshoe, Star, Butterpants. We haven't seen him all day. He's doing his best. I see the 2 truck really beginning to show the cracks right there. That was rough. Is there a problem with the 46 truck? Something might be up with this one. What's up with Hampter? He just doesn't have the speed in him right now. But keep an eye on this. Something's wrong. I don't know what happened to make this truck so slow. Meanwhile, the trucks back here, they're kind of got screwed over by the 21. Hampter fell like a fucking rock. I don't get it. Star, able to at least maintain pace and be in the hunt for another one. The 71 wants to get this. As the front of the field looking familiar with the same faces. Grakor is in the area, but a bad turn there isn't going to really help as the pack is kind of broken up a bit. A great job by all these fucking idiots to intentionally sabotage themselves. It's a war zone. I love it. Bunger has been a solid driver in the first 2 seasons, and despite all projections saying he should take a step back, he's here. It's a plate track. Truck series gets even more goofy than the main series, but hell, entertaining as fuck now, ain't it? Look at the... Oh god, they're making moves all over the lanes. Hard to tell who's where. The 25, trying to get the push in there. Get going, get that moving. Like, oh boy. The 90 just hanging in. Just doing Howard Pavilion things. 43 low-key pretty good, but honestly, of all the drivers that are sticking around, the 10 doing a pretty good job, not like completely falling off. The 71 a star, making sure to battle appropriately here, just getting in the mix here. You see especially those that have fallen a bit off the pack. The 45 is in here, I think. Maybe not, actually. As he's Turtle Slope barely hanging in there, and Window Liquor has not been hanging in there, but still, I question something up with that 46 is oddly unhealthy, which really sucks because that was a good day, pretty much gone to waste, surely, based on just an unlucky roll of the dice. But isn't that just what this is? This game is just a roll of the dice. Star trying to get back to where she needs to be up front. And now they're 4 wide back here. I think the 43 is going to try and save the pack from destroying itself, but at the same time, that's really, really unfortunate. Little Bedsheet making a great comeback. Like, goddamn, he took that line and he ran it all the way up. As several drivers are in this mix here in the closing laps, relatively speaking. Now you can see those on the bridge running to try and save themselves. Pretty annoying for those that are caught that far back, knowing they're not going to be able to get back to the main pack. Still a decently sized amount here. 71 being caught in the middle. That's the 25. Putting Star up there. Morshoe hanging on to this one. He knows his points position is precarious to the 95. Even if Morshu doesn't get the win, that's probably like his target. Just stay in front of that one truck. Bunger, a good points haul would go a long way, especially with everybody, how close they are in points. $25 with 5 to go here. Pushing that low side. I do not understand how a driver like Vin Unleaded is getting himself into the top 5 of this race. But he is making the moves he needs. Season 95 is going to go with Vin Unleaded. With the full throttle foot. Now inside the top 2, which is insane. Or something, I don't know. The Puff is still there. Just hanging on to his lane. Seeing if he can get somebody to push. And it's going to be Vin Unleaded. In that 12. Moving up to the lead. Ay, ay, ay. Wonder if they're going to run up on any lappers here soon. The Puff taking that lead. They're going to be coming up on Nino pretty soon. The 21 truck. So the Puff is going to have to figure out passing here pretty soon. As a big fan out here. The Puff able to stay here. The O2 and a few others pitting. Is 3 to go. May or may not influence the race here. As now you can see what's happening. The 21 in the way. The 25 has to make the pass. Maybe giving half a lane to the bottom is the right answer. But now you got to go high. You got to protect. Spock might have the run on you. Right there. I think that's honestly, with the grace of the racing gods, honestly kind of spared you there. Howard Pavilion's going to get held up going all the way back. 2 to go. The Puff and Vin Unleaded and a little bed sheet. They now run where they are. Oh, the bed sheet gonna look low. Defending your lanes, it's all you've got. Is that Purple Bottom in the top 10? Goddamn. The low side's gonna run it back though, so maybe he won't get that good a finish, but here we go. One more time around, the white flag in the air, and it's going to be 3 wide for the lead. Holy hell. Darkest Presence sees his way through. I'm not sure if that Puff may have pulled a Mark Barton, thinking the race was all over 1 lap too early. That's going to cost him. The 14 in position. Here they come. Spock and Morshu fanning out. The 43. This could be another chance. I mean, the wild card's going to be pretty stacked. So best of luck to the 43. For the final time, Spock is going to be a winner this season. How about that? 1 for the old dogs. Oh my gosh. Even the O2 pitting still going to get a better finish. Ball sack dropped back a lot. think Hampton might have got more damage than we had thought originally. That one, he stayed in there all the way, and he got his good finish when he needed it most. Hailing from 33rd in points. It may not amount to anything, but it's a feel-good story. Final point standing. That's all for this race. We'll see you next time. Take care.